So this is part 3. I had a phone call come in, and apparently I'm almost out of diesel. So we can shut this off. No, it's not out of diesel. It's just hiccuping. It smokes up the shop when it does that. Jesus. I lost my train of thought because I had a phone call come in. Oh, so the Bronco, yeah. It's going to get the 300. And I have not decided yet on which tranny I'm going to run. And I think I have a T19, a T18, and then a Mazda 5-speed. That's 2-wheel drive. So I don't know. Depending on the length, I might run the Mazda with a divorced transfer case to put the transfer case right in the middle, so I got good drive shaft angles. Maybe. I don't know how it's gonna work out till I get it all in. But I do like the 300 with the T19. I put a 85 diesel T19 behind a 300, and I like that a lot. I like that way better than the Mazda, because that's what I took out to do that. Is I took out the Mazda and put that in. Worked out great. I love that truck. But I took that one out because it wasn't shifting right. And I think it was just a clutch issue because my arm was bent. I think it bent the arm because I had cracks in it. I had to weld up and bend it and weld spacers and shit to get enough. But I put a what the hell did I put in it? The 432, the Granny first one that came out of my Bronco, which basically is, you don't use first, you just go second, third, and fourth, unless you're towing something. So I put that in that truck because it's condemned to 2 salvage titles, so it's a farm truck now, which I carb converted that EFI engine. It's running a 2-barrel Holley on a stock manifold with split exhaust manifolds. I took the glass pack off and I put an old tractor muffler. I think it's an old tractor muffler, an old truck muffler on chamber. It sounds like a tractor now. I don't care. So it's a farm truck. Some of the stuff off this blue truck out here is going to fix the damage from the wrecks that KO'd its life. But the blue truck is getting bullnose swapped. I'm going to run the bullnose doors on the front. And then this driver's door will, not the driver's door, the passenger door will probably go on Dad's blue and white Ford. Because it had the big tow mirrors like ripped off. And it's pretty rough. And that's just got a dent in it that I can easily get out. Bullnose front end. This bumper is going to go on his because his got them big rubber pads that are ripped off and looks trashy. That bed might go on Dad's too because the whole back corner of his is crushed and a big old fucking nasty. It's like someone tried to put a gooseneck ball in it and didn't know how to measure because they just guessed it. So it's like, yeah, it's pretty sloppy. It's pretty bad. So that bed will probably go on there. This IDI is going in there because the 7.3 turbo that's in it has got 2 dead holes. And yeah. But that 7.3 will be coming back because I am sacrificing my 6.9 project that was originally for my Travelall for that 7.3 block. That's 7.3 complete. And all the extra 4BT stuff. Don't know what I'm going to do with the 4BT yet. If it can even be done. It's just one of those ADHD You can't do it. Watch me, motherfucker. Projects. Don't challenge me. It's fun for me to be challenged and actually do it. Inside the blue Ford, off that red cab that was out there, I salvaged all the bullnose dash because I absolutely love bullnose dashes, and I hate the Astro and the brick nose dash with a passion. I hate those dashes. So that's what will be coming out, along with the EFI system and all that. So I got all the carbureted and points wiring for that. These doors will be on the back with parts from those doors to make them square, because these doors have electric locks, so I can lock the back doors from the front and unlock them from the front. I don't know if I'm at a tab so you can pull them up or not, but I got the panels for that. Haven't decided what mirrors I'm going to run, but that goes that way. I'm just going to run a big rear tank, Bronco tank. I'm not going to run the side tank, and it just so happens that truck, the side tank's bad, or something's wrong with it, because I haven't filled it since I got the truck. So I'm not going to worry about it. Trying to think. I don't even know what time it is. 304 stroker is probably not going to be done. I think I might just put that together as a 304 and bolt it to. I might raise the compression in it too, and port it a little bit. And put it on the 727, this 727 with a Scout 727 with a transfer case, or I will dig out Dad's 727 out of his Travelall and swap guts or whatever I need to do to make a decent 727 for his Travelall. And then we will see what happens with his Travelall, because he has been thinking he wants a Travelette. He wants the 4-door, and they're too expensive in his terms, which I kind of agree, they're kind of outrageous. He wants a 70s Travelette. I have a 60s Travelette, which that will be getting the 7.3 IDI after some really probably expensive and serious mods. That's all I'm going to say. I've been cooking this shit up for years. So, booyah. It'll be interesting. Along with that 7.3, I don't know what I'm going to do on that one. I had my 6.9 flywheel machined and drilled to receive a 205 bearing. I had it machined to take an International V8 SV Series 5-speed. And I built an adapter so that Ford adapter's on, you bolt this spacer adapter on, and then you can bolt the International clutch and the International bell housing. Never finished it. It's laying over here. we'll see how that goes. If I run that on that 7.3 or not, we'll see. But I do plan on running 7.3. Hopefully I can run 7.3 Power Stroke rods on that. Not going to tell you about the pistons, but I will be trying to cram 40 to 50 pounds of boost into it. So I'm going to make it gnarly. This 6.9, I might run with the factory 7.3 or that turbo kit he's got, or I might just make him one with a little bit better turbo. Depends on how spicy this thing acts. I got a stock pump and stock injectors. I don't know if I'm going to put all my cores together and send them off and see if I can get stage 1 injectors and a stage 1 or 2 pump for this IDI and just make him something spicy. Something that's going to outperform his 7.3 Power Strokes. Because I'll probably end up driving that truck anyway, so it'll be kind of my truck for a while. Had a couple guys asking for a long tube header or a shorty header for the International Straight 6. There's one company out there that makes a turbo kit for the Ford 300s and the Internationals and a bunch of tractors. And my personal opinion, and this is nothing against them or anything like that, but I do not believe the price they charge for those kits is the quality of those kits. So the quality is not in the kit. I don't like them. The way their kits are laid out, the exhaust and the intake, I don't think they should be charging what they charge for them. That's just my personal opinion. To each their own. If you hate me for it, I don't care. I started working on a turbo kit for a 300 that uses the late split manifolds. I still have it running around. I can see it from right now sitting on top of. It's not finished. It was just a proof of concept prototype because shit gets expensive, especially when you make something and it just sits on the floor. Example. I made a Cummins shorty header, which I'm probably still going to use, just not for this project. It's laying right there. Not done. It's kind of cool looking. It's not done though. So that needs to be finished and put on something. But Franken, we're going to call it Franken BT. Franken 4 BT with the patch welded on it. If it gets that far, it'll have some interesting turbo setup, at least 2 of them. I don't think I'm going to turbo an SV. I might turbo a 300, being I have the kit halfway built. I'll put it together and run it and see how I like it. I don't know. I'm pretty wary of the new EFI systems, like the Holley Sniper. I hear they're decent, but I've heard of a lot of reviews that are bad. Shout out, well, not really shout out, I don't remember the guy's name. I'm definitely a carb guy, but I don't know if I want to go into the realm of blow-through carburetors. I might fall down that rabbit hole and try to build one or two for these engines, or I might just step into the Holley sniper realm. But I think I will order one or two of the Carb Doctor or Carb Tuner or something. Carb Monitor. My memory's bad. I don't remember the dude's name. He's the dude that ran the lawnmower carb on a V8. And he developed this auto-tuning carburetor thing. I might give one of them a shot. Before I go EFI. I definitely will not go multi-port EFI. I don't have the money for it, and I don't want to go that route. If I do EFI on any of these engines, the carburetor, I will have a carburetor that goes on the truck that's ready, rebuilt, and all that in a bag, in a box, under one of the seats. Because if that fucking shit gives me any troubles, I want to just be able to pull it off, set a carb on it, and go. I'm not going to play stuck on the side of the fucking road. Who scan this, scan that? No, if it hiccups in any goddamn way, it's coming right off. Carb's going on. Probably have a fuel regulator in the box. Or I'll probably, I think some of them you can run a reserve, a separate little tank that one pump fills up and it gets high pressure. I might run that. So I can just bypass that real quick. So it'll be a throttle body style EFI system. It won't be a multi-port and all these other fucking sensors. It will be, if you fuck up, you go in the box. The carb comes out of the box, you go in the box, you go under the seat, and we deal with you later. Because I'll rebuild an engine on the side of the road if I have to. I did zero fucks. I mean, I pulled half the front suspension off the side of my Dodge when it locked up. And then pulled out the chunks and put it back together. Oh, this is just random rambling because I need to ramble. Oh, I could do a 4-cylinder. I've had that block. I got the cylinder head over there. I did all the valves in it. I painted the timing cover, the intake, valve cover. The block's been painted. Block's covered in surface rust now. It needs a long bath and vinegar and that. I could put that together. It's just a fun little shit together. I almost thought about building it and making it into a table. So I had a 4-cylinder table that actually runs. As just fucking shits and giggles. Or I build that motor for my girls. Well, I'll build one for one girl, and oh yeah, I'm the dad. My red Chevy Love out there, I drove that. Well, that is a combination of 3 Chevy Loves that were drove to my high school. It's got the engine and frame of my first one that I drove to high school. It's got the body, the cab, and the fenders and all that of the second one I drove to high school. And I think it's got some parts of my buddies that I ended up that he drove to high school. The rest of his went down the road. No, we turned it into a trailer, I think. I don't know. I had a lot of Chevy Loves and I scrapped a lot of Chevy Loves. But I got a late engine and an early engine, which is my favorite engine. I might do a red Chevy Love or and then a white one, because I know where a white one is that I've wanted for a while. So one's gonna have 4-speed, one's gonna have 5-speed if I can do it right, and my girls could have little Chevy Love pickups. I found some awesome wheels. You can kind of still get white spokers with the hearts, but I found some mag wheels with the hearts. That's a dad Christmas present to his daughters. A set of mag heart wheels for Christmas. Heck yeah, that's the kind of dad I am. So that's just something we could do together. My buddy's love, I got it going to a friend, along with some bullnose parts. She's gonna do my tattoos. Yee. And all kinds of stuff going on. But I'm going to put this down and do some grinding and some porting on some manifolds. And part 3 is deuces.